So I was watching social media the other day, checking out social media, I should say, and I saw this video of a young lady that I only know her name really more than anything, and I kind of knew what she looked like just because I think I've seen her once or twice on the Kardashian show. The handful of times that I saw that back in the day. Does that still come on? I wonder if that still come on. Anyway, Black China, young lady Black China, and I saw her denouncing, her past in many ways, which I was just like floored on her candor and her just real talk way of discussing her lifestyle and what it was. And she was talking about her spiritual journey. And I'll come back to that. But a big part of her spiritual journey was connected to her plastic surgery. And she was saying that she was making some definite changes in her life in regards to the plastic surgery. And I was like, wow, praise God for that. And then she also was very candid about some of the issues that come along with plastic surgery and the whys and the why people should not, go down that road or why they should not have certain types of surgeries. I thought it was very interesting, very introspective, and very honest of her to be so forthcoming about her journey and her process. And it got me to thinking, and then it got us to talking. And then Donna had this topic actually a while ago about plastic surgery. I said, this is a great time to do that as a show topic, because I feel as though as people, as believers, even as African Americans, we're having a whole lot more plastic surgery than we've ever had. Now, you might argue to say, well, people have more money today than they had before, more disposable income than they had once upon a time. And I will say that's definitely true. However, there's more of an onus and more of a focus on the outward appearance. We live in an Instagram world. We live in a social media society, a TikTok community. And I think that has caused us to be more focused on what we look like. And the reason why they call them social media influencers, because they really do influence people's culture. They really do influence the way people think, the way they operate. And it's causing a lot of people to shift their bodies, switch their body around, do things in their body they really shouldn't be. Let's talk about it. Like, why are we getting so much plastic surgery? Would you consider plastic surgery? I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on it, okay? And I'm not necessarily talking against plastic surgery, because I think it's okay in certain cases. That's my opinion. I know somebody might have a problem with the way I think about it, as always. But I'm going to share my thoughts on it. But I want to hear what you got to say. What do you think? Are we having too much plastic surgery? Are we going overboard with this? And what are the real reasons why we having all this plastic surgery? And then as Christians, as believers, what's the kingdom position, kingdom perspective on plastic surgery? What is our position supposed to be as believers? Does it simply not matter? Does plastic surgery have nothing to do with your spirituality, your faith walk, your Christian walk? Or is there a connection there? Are we indulging in something? Are we doing something? I'm just asking questions. I promise you, I'm not making judgments. I'm really just asking questions. So let's talk about that today. Let's get into it. Let's see who's in the room. Let's get this conversation going. Yeah. Let's see who is in the room. Kimberly Morgan is in the house. What's up, sis? How you doing, ma'am? Marion Motley is in the building. Rialto, California. What's up, sis? Mocha. What's up, Mocha? How you doing, sis? Faux Lake is in the building. Brother Leon is in the building. How you doing, sir? My church, that's Pastor Tuck representing. Carol is in the house. What's up, Carol? Rashandra, how you doing, ma'am? Leslie Ashley is in the building. How you doing, sis? What's going on? Listen, let's get this conversation started today. And make sure, y'all let me know if I need to reset the room on Clubhouse. Make sure that I did everything right when I set it up. Because I'm bad for not setting the room up right. But anyway, let's have this conversation. Plastic surgery.
30 hertz straight.
Are we going overboard with it? Should we be indulging in it? And what does it really mean? Let's have this talk. Let's have a real talk conversation about it. Listen, call your mama, call your daddy, call your auntie, call your uncle, call your cousin, and let them all know that the Akintunde Show is on and it's about to start. Let's go, family.
Another track layer production, but no joke entertainment. Let's go.
Akintunde is gonna make you laugh real loud. So come on, scream it out. Akintunde is gonna make you laugh real loud. Now, Akintunde.
Daily I shall.
It's the Akintunde Show.
Say what? Say what?
You heard what I said.
That's right, y'all.
The Akintunde Show.
Spell it.
Tunde.
Looking for promotional products and apparel? Look no further than P&B Promotionals. Place your brand and logo on just about anything with P&B Promotionals. Over 800,000 products, caps, travel mugs, drawstring bags, water bottles, stadium cups, umbrellas, tote bags, and t-shirts. P&B Promotionals is a nationally certified advertising company. Log on to pbpromotionals.com and start your order now. pbpromotionals.com.
Imprinting the best for less.
Check out my website, JaleelMakes.com. We got logos, flyers, video editing, and other stuff too. Also, if you want to make your stream look professional, check out JaleelMakes.com. I have a brand new package for streamers from YouTube to Twitch, Facebook, and so on. If you need overlays, bumpers, intros and outros, thumbnail and logo design, and banner for your Facebook page or your Twitch page, all for a reasonable amount, I assure you, at least I think is reasonable. Anywho, go to my website, JaleelMakes.com. JaleelMakes.com. If it's on that website, I can make it. So check it out. Check it out.
Stop walking in front of the prophet.
Oh, yeah.
All right, y'all. Happy Tuesday to everybody out there. This is the Akintunde Show. We're broadcasting live on Clubhouse inside of the Kingdom Business Network room. And we're also on the brand new My Church channel right now on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV. If you have not downloaded the My Church app to your smart TV device, do so. Do so quickly. Do so immediately. Go ahead and get it on your phone. Get it on your smart TV. Get it on your device so you can make sure that you stay up on the word with My Church. You can make sure you stay up on the Man Cave. You can make sure you stay on the brand new series that Pastor Tuck has coming out, The Heart of the Pastor, as well as, of course, the Women of Worth series from Pastor Stephanie Tucker. That's the brand new My Church channel that is now available on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Speaking of which, let's get him on in the show. He hails from Lynchburg, Virginia. She hails from right here in Columbia, South Carolina. Pastor Lewis Tucker, Donna J. What's up, family?
Hey, good morning. Good
What's
morning.
happening?
Good morning.
What's happening?
family.
What it do? What it do? What it do? What's up, fam? How y'all doing? Y'all good?
Hey.
Hey, all right, man.
Great.
I just need to make one quick correction this morning. I do not hail from Lynchburg. I live here.
Oh, that's right. Wait,
Let's get that right.
Yeah.
I hail from Petersburg, Virginia, baby. The Berg.
Petersburg. And you know, Petersburg ain't really nothing to brag about. You know, I mean,
Hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. I hate to send some of them boys looking for you. I can make you disappear.
I know. Them boys is out there too. They out there too. Leon is in the building. What's up, Leon? Jermaine is in the house. What's up, Jermaine? Paul is in the building. Hold on, y'all. Demon D is in the building. Demond Cherry is in the building.
Lord.
Demon D.
Let's throw some oil towards your screens. Throw some oil towards your screens.
Hey, Demond got a new podcast. He's doing his podcast again. I saw Tony Tone he had on the show. I'm a little salty because he hadn't called me yet. I'm a little
Is
salty.
the world ready for Damon on the podcast?
I don't know. I guess what they're gonna find out though, because he out there on these podcast streets, podcasting. Yeah.
Wow.
Living
Demon
the
D.
life. Living the life.
Man, big shout out to my sister Kimberly Morgan. So if a shout out to everyone who came out for First Sunday this past Sunday night, and we played spades before the show. So
Hey, wait a second. Wait a second.
Everybody
wait a
else
second.
played spades.
Wait a second. Yeah, you
before the
played
show.
at spades. Let's make sure we use the right terminology. You played at spades. You tried to play spades. Let's make sure you use the right terminology. Let's as the young folks said, don't put no cap on that now. Let's not cap. You did not play spades.
I did not.
Everybody
You
else
tried to play spades.
I observed I observed my hand as Kimberly Morgan literally remote control played spades for me. So she literally was like.
Wait a second.
I'm a post the pictures in some of the videos a little bit later. I posted one of Mother Ruth dealing cards yesterday.
Yes.
That sucker done got like 1,000 views.
Yes, exactly. Because that's a spades player. You can tell by her dealing, her shuffling alone.
Oh yeah,
her shuffling alone qualifies her as a spades player. Like I said, but
everybody at
Leon
that table.
Campbell and Corey Coleman said it best here. Leon Campbell says, "Ak watched intensely."
Yes.
All that shit.
That sounds like one of those. What do you call them? What do you call them in the business, Donna? That sounds like one of those narration. One of those narration quotes. As Ak watched intensely, they played spades.
They played spades. Yes.
Corey Coleman said it was them playing spades and a possible. Yes,
That's good.
Yes.
That's good.
That's perfect.
Perfect.
That is good.
See, this is why people don't raise their hand in class, because of this type of shade right here. See, the man has been honest about the fact that he can't play spades, and now everybody's coming against me, and I'm learning. And Kimberly, I learned stuff. Like I know the big joker, I know the little joker. I understand that now. I understand what a possible is. I understand what a Boston is, because I always heard of a Boston, didn't know what a Boston was. I understand what a Boston is now. I understand.
You thought it was just a place in Massachusetts.
That's what I was gonna say. He just thought it was a city in Massachusetts. Yeah.
That's all.
But shout out to the ladies I was playing with, because it was all ladies at the table plus myself, and it was
Stop saying you were playing. You were not playing.
Yes, he was not playing.
I was playing. The cards were in my hand.
He just playing now, y'all. He just playing now. He was not playing then, but he playing now.
Well, y'all some kind of wrong. I tell you, boy. See how folks do you? See how your family do you?
Hey.
But let me get my shout out. Shout out to Mother Ruth, who was dealing up some cards, and shout out to Mother Ruth's best friend Joanne, who I just met. That was her first time coming to First Sunday.
Oh yeah.
And Joanne came through, and when I said, ma'am, because like I said, I never met her before. I said, hey sis, I said, do you know how to play spades? The way she looked at me. She like, do I know how to play spades?
That's right. That's right.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You insulted her.
Yes. So Jaleel brought me the cards, right? Thank you, son.
Insulted her.
Thank you. Yes.
Why did you get those to him, Jaleel?
Yes,
Why did you get those to him? He don't know what to do with those.
Yes, I do.
He don't even know what to do with those.
Can you deal? Do you know how to deal?
I know how to deal.
Okay.
I'm just not good at shuffling.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
the sound of that was so pathetic.
See, that's
The sound of
how
that
you
was
know
so
he ain't no
pathetic.
card player.
Yeah, he about to end up with cards all over the studio. Let's move on to the next topic. About to end up with cards all over the studio.
Hold on, shout out to
About to make a mess for no reason.
Gene Singleton Stewart, who came through and played, and I didn't know Sister Jean with a nice and sweet. And Sister Jean has been sweet and quiet in church for years, and professional. But when she got on that spades table, I was like,
ain't nobody nice and sweet when it comes to spades. You don't even understand. Look, I'm trying to tell you now. I still got disciples in my church. They can't stand to see no cards come out when the pastor when the cards come out. Pastor ain't pastor no more. They got grudges. They hold grudges against the pastor, because of spades.
It is something about spades that brings out who you were. Like there's certain elements of your old personality, the bragging. I'm talking about the cutthroat.
I'm trying to tell you. Look, me and my elder are undefeated. We be spanking folk in spades in church like they be hurting their feelings.
Wow.
Because I don't be playing with it. I talk trash to them from the pulpit. Don't you come over here trying to play on spades.
Well, I have to say that Mother Ruth, sweet Mother Ruth, another one, she turned into somebody else. And listen, go to my Facebook and my Instagram and look at and just scroll. You'll see the video of Mother Ruth dealing cards. And when I tell you that it was a sight to behold, and she was holding back a little bit, but you can tell like the just the way she was moving her hands. I was like, she knows what she's doing.
Mother Ruth played bid, whist, spades. She played all that.
She did it.
I'm trying to tell you now. I can tell you now. By the way she was shuffling, but Mother Ruth played some cards. She ain't playing with you.
Did she stand
Mother Ruth
up?
used to gamble.
Paul said, asking if someone can play spades is like asking to cut in line in the DMV. That is so true. You talking about some nasty jokers up in DC when you trying to cut over somebody line jokers. I'm like, sir, you see me trying to get in? Jokers, they do not care.
Did they stand up? Did anybody stand up and throw the card down on the table?
I think because they knew we were in a Christian environment, and I think because they knew that I was green, I think they gave me a pass.
Oh, okay.
Nobody. But I did see a little bit of gangster come out.
Only reason that didn't happen because I wasn't there.
Look, they just didn't play long enough. That's all.
Look, if I'd have been there, and once they heard the pastor talking trash and throwing cards across the room, they'd be like, "Oh, it's on up in here."
Now.
Okay, hold on. Why would you throw a card across the room?
That's how you break somebody's spirit. That's how you break somebody's spirit. When that last book, and you know they set, you throw the card at them. You don't throw it at the table. You throw it at them.
See,
you hurt their feelings.
That's why people was getting beat up in nightclubs and getting cut because of stuff like that. That's disrespectful.
You supposed to disrespect them. If they was bold enough to bet a 6 when you told them they better go board. You supposed to hurt their feelings. You supposed to rub their nose in. That's like that little puppy that peed on the carpet when you done told them. You supposed to go and rub their nose in so they never do that again. Don't you never come up in here bid no 6 when I told you to go board.
Wow.
Oh, wait a minute, Pastor Tuck. Hold on. Do not renege.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
I'm still not sure. What does renege mean? What does it mean to renege? Is that when you don't?
Renege means if the suit is hearts, and then you mess around and cut a heart.
Okay.
Donna led with hearts. Donna's my partner. She led with hearts. You come around and you play a spade. You cut that heart, and then we come back around again with hearts, and then you got a heart.
Oh. Okay. So
and we're like,
okay.
And then Donna go back and we pull that book. We're like, hey, pull that third book over there.
Got it.
Yeah, I cut hearts a while back, and so then it's like.
So you're only supposed to play. You're only supposed to play the spade if you don't have a particular category.
Because see, spade cuts everything.
Right.
So spade automatically wins that book.
Right, but you're not supposed
Otherwise,
to use
you have to play the book that was led, because whoever lead the suit, they get to choose what suit get played.
That's right.
See, that's why I like Uno. Uno, you make your own choices. If I don't want to put my draw 2 out right now, I can make my own choice. I can hold my draw 2 back. If I got a draw 4 and somebody else like, why don't you pick? You ain't got a card. I'm put that now. No, I'm gonna hold my draw 4 for the appropriate time. That's why I like Uno. I gotta give a quick shout out to Mr. Pelham and Brenda Myers, who came. They don't play spades. Okay, They was like, where the Uno cards at? And I thought we had Uno cards in the building, but we did not have the Uno cards. So next month, y'all. Next month, here's my word to y'all. Next month, for First Sundays, we will have some multiple tables of Uno cards and multiple tables of spades. Here's another thing too. I'm so green.
Here they come.
I'm so green. And again, huge shout out. Huge shout out to Kimberly. Kimberly literally stood behind me, and she stood behind me, and she was like, "Play that," and then they come around, they put something else down. She like, "Play that," and I just
was not playing spades. I was playing puppet. Somebody else was playing for Ock.
Just holding the cards.
He was just holding the cards.
He don't know what it means. He didn't know what it means. He just holding the
shade.
cards.
Play that card right there. Play that card right there.
Shade.
I don't know why, but I'm gonna play that card right there.
Oh, Lord. Paul Briggs said, I'm showing up when y'all have dominoes. Woo! That's another thing.
You know what? Maybe we should. Now, let me ask you this.
You need to have a straight game night.
So when I didn't know this, right? So I come in, I'm green. I come in and I'm pulling, I done pull 2-3 tables together. And I'm like, y'all come on, y'all come on, we gonna play spades. And then Jean talking about you talking about this table is fine. I'm like, why? I said she was like,
only 4 people.
Right.
Only 4 people can play spades. See, once again, you keep telling on yourself. You keep telling on yourself.
Uno, you play as well, as many as you want.
Yeah. See, spades ain't really a family game.
I don't know what family that you're talking about, but it's a family game.
Because what if you got like mine? I got a family of 7. I got a family of 7.
Because it's tournament style. Me and Donna gonna sit at the table all night, and the rest of y'all gonna keep coming and getting up,
Rise
until we
and
just
fly.
sit all of y'all down for the evening. That's how that works.
Interesting.
Rise and fly.
Okay. All right.
But look, I got to go back to this one comment because Paul Briggs made the comment of the day. Paul said, "I don't want no parts of Petersburg. Let him go to the west side of Virginia State campus. He don't want those problems." See, Paul, that's a man that know about Petersburg.
Oh, I know Petersburg
understand.
is the hood. I know.
Look.
Yeah.
We done broke off many boys from New York, DC, whole lot of folk that come down here thinking Petersburg ain't too much of nothing.
Let me tell y'all
something. They found out real quick.
Let me tell you something. You got to understand something. I know about Petersburg. I done played comedy clubs and nightclubs in Petersburg. Let me tell you something. I done played clubs in some of the worst cities in the country. Please believe it. For sure. And without a shadow of a doubt. You'd be surprised some of the places I done been on stage. The Bronx, New York, BBQs, Manhattan proper. In the Bronx, Manhattan proper. Tell you something. Let me tell you something. 559, Atlanta, Georgia. Miami Nights, Miami, Florida.
All I can tell you, Petersburg will humble all of them if they show up there in Petersburg. Petersburg ain't the place you want to be in.
Everybody.
Thinking you from somewhere else.
Everybody think this city. So let me tell you, I will roll up in Petersburg, park my car, leave the keys in the car, leave my bag on the front seat with my wallet right next to it, and the windows down, and there's somebody to reach into. I dare you to go in there.
Yeah.
I dare you. I wish you would.
Okay.
I wish you would.
I'm gonna show you exactly where to do that at, and one thing about it, while you're walking up the street naked, don't call me.
Speaking of naked,
don't call me.
This is the segue of the day. Speaking of naked,
there you go.
Coming up Saturday, I'll be at the Naked and Unafraid. Naked and Unafraid. This is the actual name. Naked and Unafraid Women's Conference. That's the title. And UNISA will be with me. You can guarantee that. Naked and Unafraid Women's Conference. I'll be there doing some comedy on Saturday. Friday, I'll be in Atlanta, Georgia, back with my World Changers Church International family, Pastors Creflo and Taffy Dollar. I'll be there for their Good Friday special service, and super excited about that. Coming up next Wednesday, I'll be the keynote speaker for Midlands Technical College at Harbison Theater, and I'll be doing their professional development for that day. I have a whole attitude training camp. Let me tell you something. If you ever want to take your attitude, personal attitude, attitude of your children, or the attitude of your organization to the next level, call your boy. I always tell people, if people say, well, how you do this and how you do that? And my secret weapon is Jesus. And right behind that, a right attitude. I always check my attitude. And your attitude is the most important aspect of your life following your faith. At following faith, your attitude is right behind it. So, listen. Pastor Tucker's laughing.
Tuck is cracking up about something.
Leon Campbell said your secret weapon is being naked and not coming without his wife.
Yeah, you guarantee you can guarantee this joker here would not go to no women's conference titled Naked and Unafraid. Anything with naked in the title, your boy would not be in the house. Looking for promotional products and apparel? Look no further than P&B Promotionals. Place your brand and logo on just about anything with P&B Promotionals. Over 800,000 products. Hats, mugs, backpacks, bottles, cups, drinking glasses, lip balm, chewing gum, candy, and of course, t-shirts. P&B Promotionals is a nationally certified advertising institution. Log on to pbpromotionals.com and start your order now. pbpromotionals.com. Imprinting the best for less. P&B Promotionals. Again, shout out to Pelham and Brenda Myers, who came through First Sundays, had their VIP table up front and brought several people with them, as they always do. And again, thank y'all for y'all support, and thank you for being a sponsor of the Akintunde Show and WF Media Studios. Another sponsor for the Akintunde Show is the brand new My Church channel, which launches, get this, y'all, which raises up, is birthed and rebirthed coming up this Sunday. And the proprietor and the visionary behind the My Church channel is actually on the show right now, Pastor Lewis Tucker. Pastor Tucker, tell everybody a little bit about what they can expect on the all-new My Church channel, the all-new My Church app, available on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV, sir.
The My Church channel is going to be a Christian broadcasting platform. Like I said, we want to bring all kinds of Christian programming. We're going to have our Sunday morning word. We'll have our men's talk show called The Man Cave, our women's talk show called Women of Worth. We're going to have our marriage talk show called Marriage Seer Training. We have a substance abuse and addiction show called Medicine for the Mind. We have the brand new Akintunde Show to bring you some laughs and information. And then also I have a brand new talk show that I'm doing called The Heart of the Pastor, where I'll be featuring different pastors and ministries. And like I said, we will be growing from there. But I want to have a Christian lifestyle channel where it's not just word. I want to have somewhere where believers can get whatever they need to make their lives better, because that's what our call to ministry is to be able to help people get better by teaching them how the word works. You can go to the convenience store now. You can buy liquor, lottery tickets, some weed.
Yeah.
You can play slot machines. The enemy's got one place you can go and get everything. We want you to be able to come to one place and be able to have one channel, one app on your phone where you can get everything you need. If you need to, my marriage is struggling, you can get it right there.
Yeah.
If I just need a regular word of encouragement, I can get it right there. If I need some laughs, I can get it right there.
Right. Right. That's so good. And, you mentioned something key about being able to go different places. And it's amazing today that there's so much variety. There's so much variety today, and where people find content. And we still in the kingdom are thinking that we should only be relegated to Sunday mornings, maybe a Wednesday night, or maybe if you catch something on YouTube and on Christian television, which the numbers for Christian television are dropping. I don't have the actual numbers, but I know a few years ago it was dropping very fast. I can only imagine what they are now with the just advent and just the advancement of the streaming platform. So make sure y'all go and support. Download the brand new My Church app. Download it to your smart TV or device, your phone. Get the website, get it, and make sure that it's a part of your life and your consistent viewing habits. My Church, and give them the website, Pastor Tuck. mychurchchannel.org. All right.
Just go to mychurchchannel.org, and like I said, you can download it on Roku, Fire Stick, Apple TV, and it's on the Apple App Store and the Google Play App Store. It's called My Church on the Go.
Awesome, sir. Listen, y'all, make sure you do me a favor. Y'all share the room. Let folks know that we having this conversation today. I think I might have did something. I think when I set the room up, I think I did something because I'm pretty sure I did. Y'all got to help me out. Help your boy out on these apps, because I did the room late for full transparency. So make sure y'all do me a favor, share the room, let folks know that we having this conversation. Plastic surgery. Again, shout out to my sister. Shout out to my sister Black China. What is her real name? Pastor Stephanie. I'm sorry. What is her real name, Donna J?
Your real name is. Well, Pastor Stephanie, she might know it.
Pastor Stephanie might know it too. She might know it too.
Her name is Angela White.
Okay, so I saw the video the other day, and of the her discussing how she had decided to, like, she going all the way back. First of all, I say to Black China, I say to my sister, welcome to the kingdom. Welcome to the kingdom of God. And I really said it from the bottom of my heart, because as an entertainer who came from the world and then came into the kingdom and had to deal with all the questions from the world who asking, why are you doing that? Oh, okay, if you want to be a Christian, that's fine, but you don't have to, denounce, or come all out. You can still do clubs, you can still party, you can still hang out. So I know what that's like. And then I also know what it's like to come into the kingdom and everybody kind of looking at you funny because it's still crazy stuff with you on the internet. Watch your shots, y'all. It's still crazy stuff on the internet. And the bottom line, it is what it is. It is what it is. And you're in the kingdom. Whatever was out there before, it's already out there. And people can't judge you by that because we all got stuff in our past that we are not proud of. But guess what? That's what the blood of Jesus is for. So I welcome my sister in, and I just love the fact that she's denouncing so many different, so many things about her past, and so honest and forthcoming about it. Shout out to that sister. And listen, y'all, she shut down her OnlyFans channel, her OnlyFans account, where she was making $240 million.
Bless the Lord.
Yeah. Yeah. Watch your shots, people. We good? Yeah. All right.
I had a Joe Jackson moment.
Yeah, I was tell Jaleel, stay on that, Jaleel.
Ike Turner.
Yeah.
Five.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, what's your thoughts in terms of Black China and her making that decision and a quality decision?
First of all, I think it's absolutely amazing that when people come to the Lord like that, like and then have the forethought, I guess, or the conscience of mind to make sound decisions, I think it's amazing because I think so many people are affected by that.
Right.
One thing I think as believers, as just people in general, we don't think about the ramifications of our personal choices.
Right. We
don't think about how many people follow us.
Right.
And one of the things I've always been so thankful for, my dad, Louis Tucker Sr., Lord bless his soul, been gone for 12 years now.
Mm-hmm.
My dad, walked straight enough that I could follow him.
Come on. Come on.
He wasn't perfect.
Right.
But he walked a path that I could follow.
Right.
And I've always tried to make a decision that every decision I make, the things that I do, I make sure because I recognize people are watching me.
Correct.
Even before I was in ministry, I recognize people are watching my decisions.
Right.
When I was in the world, I knew I did. I tell people I was taking folk to hell 100 miles an hour. And I'm like, get in the car if you want to go.
Right.
But
everybody going to hell. Y'all come on, we leaving.
Yeah, come on. I don't need no gas money. Come on. But I think we don't recognize how much our decisions, our actions affect other people.
Right.
And just even as believers, so many people just, we just do stuff. We ain't worried about how it affects nobody else.
Right.
But every decision you make, everything you do, somebody's watching you.
Correct. Right. Correct.
And so to come to the Lord and then recognize my decisions have had impact on other people. Mm-hmm. People are watching the things that I do. And now I have the ability to impact other people that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a great thing for her to do. And I think about it from this perspective, when you start talking about the things that she's doing, you got to think about all of her reputation. Because I don't know her all that well, but I know she has a reputation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, I've seen her in a couple of shows that she's tried to become a more serious actress. Mm-hmm. But, she's a caricature, mm-hmm. Had become a caricature because of all the things she's done to her body. Mm-hmm. And that's based on the things that she made her famous in the first place.
Correct.
So you think about all of that negative material out there,
right,
is associated with that caricature.
Correct.
So now she says, now if I'm going to become somebody different, how am I now going to witness to somebody without them looking at me and seeing that caricature,
right, and
being reminded of all of that? So now she's making a conscious decision to say, I want to change that so that now I can distance myself from that.
Right.
And that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to put no words in her mouth, but I'm thinking that's the reason behind that for her is the fact that she may want to distance herself from the body of work that caricature has now created. Even like you said, that OnlyFans channel that's creating even this wealth for her.
Well, I mean, I got her video, and Donna, go ahead and give me your thoughts, and I'm gonna play the video because we pulled some video of her actually in the doctor's office, and she was I guess she was either about to have something removed. I don't know if that was whether she was having a tattoo removed on that day or having some of the silicone removed on that particular day. But I just appreciated, she made the announcement. She's been on a few radio shows and podcasts, but then she's taking her quote unquote fans along on that journey. And again, I appreciate that and the candor and the fact that she's doing that. So go ahead, Don, with your thoughts, and then we're going to actually play the video. I'm going to warn you, the audio on the video is not that good, and she has a couple of curse words in there. One word a couple of times. So I'm just warning y'all up front on that. Go ahead, Don.
Well, for one thing, she will bring a whole new segment of young people into the kingdom, because they follow her, and they are. It'll be people that nobody else would be able to touch or to bring into the kingdom.
Right.
She has that influence. We talked about influencers earlier, and she does have that influence, and she's going to bring a whole new segment of young people into the kingdom. Another thing is she's outgrown what you were talking about, her being the caricature. She said, I'm listening to, because I've been listening to her as she's been going on her journey. She said that she's outgrown that persona.
Wow.
And she saw it in herself that, her face was distorted. She was looking, she's looking crazy. She just said, this is not me. I don't want to look like that anymore. And that comes from reflection, personal growth. And I believe that God spoke to her, and she finally opened her ears and listened.
That revelation that comes from the Holy Spirit to do that to you. It's amazing how God, he did it to me on several occasions where I was doing stuff, and it's literally like, I never forget this one particular time I was in this, after God had been dealing with me about the things that I was saying on stage. And I was in this. It was a club in Charlotte. This is years ago, before I even moved to Charlotte. I was in a club in Charlotte, and on stage cussing after God had been dealing with me about what I was saying. And I never forget, this one guy came down the front of the aisle, the front aisle. Just imagine you in a show and there's people, room full of people. And this guy comes down front. He stands in the middle of the aisle, and he just stands there shaking his head. He shook his head, and I cracked
Gave one of them grandma shakes.
He just looked at me, and so then somebody came down front and kind of grabbed him. Man, come on, man, get out the way. And I think he was like the owner of the club's like son or something. And I think I found out later he might have had some special needs, but his face was clear, and I literally could hear God saying to me, You still doing it. I done told you what not to do and what to do, and you still doing it. That was one of the most awkward moments, but I knew God was talking to me. And that's how the Holy Spirit will deal with you when he'll reveal himself to you. And so, if you hard-headed, or if he just want to get your attention, it'll be something, awkward. So I'm gonna play this video of, I think, again, this is her actually in the either the op room or post-op or pre-op or something. She's about to have a procedure done. Go ahead and run that video, gentlemen.
Good morning, everybody. So I'm at the doctor's office right now, and as y'all know, I've been changing my life and changing my ways. So one of the things that I feel like is going to take me to the next level is obviously taking some of these ass shots out. And by the way, ass shots and a BBL is totally different, and I'm going to tell you why. A BBL is when they use your own fat. Ass shots is silicone. So I just want all the ladies out there to know, do not get silicone shots because you can get sick, you can die, have complications, and all this other crazy stuff. I haven't had any crazy complications since I got it. I got it when I was 19 years old. But now I'm moving here in life. So I want this out of my ass so I can grow.
And there was another video of her getting baptized, and she's saying she wanted out. And I appreciate that. I appreciate her sharing it with her followers. She has millions and millions of followers across her various platforms, like millions and millions and millions. And that's saying something when a woman, a young woman with money and influence, decides that she's going to change her life before her people, before her followers, right? I just think it's hugely valuable and very important that she's doing this. And yes. Again, I think we need to pray. Matter of fact, before we leave today, I want to make sure that we pray for her. Pastor Tuck, please make sure we do that. Make sure Absolutely. We pray for her and pray that she has protection and that God covers her and that she gets some. God sends the right people to her. Because sometimes even believers, sometimes we can be manipulative, and we can be leeches. Yeah. So she don't need nobody like that around. She needs loving people who's gonna care, who just not trying to come up or not trying to get something from her, and people who can hold you accountable. That's a very big part of any celebrity, I believe, when they make that journey. Because they have so much influence, they need people who don't care nothing about your influence. That's right. We good. We don't need your money. We're not concerned about that. Mm-hmm. So again, I want to say one thing. And I'm not cutting up, but I'm kind of cutting up. So she was talking about the butt shots, right? I didn't know this. Now, Pastor Tuck, I don't know if you've seen this. Donna, I don't know if you've seen it. I thought I shared it with y'all. If I didn't, please excuse me. I know I shared it with you, Nissa, because I was cracking up. Y'all, they got like it's essentially what do they call it? What's the liquid that's inside?
Silicone.
They got a silicone pair of pants that you can step into that look like skin on the outside, and they jiggling. I'm not talking about the little spandex type of thing they had. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a silicone shaped with hips or butt. You can get more butt. So if you're a person that you got hips but you don't have no butt, or if you're a person who got butt but you don't have hips, or you need both, or you want both because you don't need it, or you want both, you can buy that and you can step right into it. I don't know if y'all saw this on social media. I saw it on Alton Walker's page, and then I went to the actual page where it was, and there was a lady on there. She's selling them. So she got several videos of her like wearing the butt pants. That's what I'm gonna call it. They're like a butt. They're like a butt undergarment, like some biking shorts that's made of silicone, and it jiggles. It jiggles like a real butt. I was like, that's crazy. You don't know what you're getting today. You just really don't know.
Be like, I'm gonna get you, sucker.
It's amazing how ahead of the time that movie was. And how accurate it was. We was all laughing. Yes. Oh, that never happened. No, that's happening now.
No, that's happening now. She pulled them eyelashes off. Everything. That weave, like I said. The only thing cats ain't running into most days is they're twisting their leg off. But everything else she did in that movie, cats is running into that for real deal now.
So here's the question.
That scene is so legit.
Here's the question. Is that fair? Before we get into some of the health topics, so Donna, first of all, shout out to Donna for putting together some great information, insight, which we're gonna go through today. We're gonna make sure we have time to talk through this. Me and Pastor Tuck is not gonna go. No rabbit trails today. We're gonna stay on the highway.
We're gonna try.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say, man.
We're gonna try.
Imagine that.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. We're gonna try.
So this may be a bit of a rabbit trail, but is that fair? Is that fair for a man to, if you meet a woman, and let's say you do it the right way, okay? So I mean, y'all not even having sex, right? So you meet a woman, you dating her, and you meet this curvy, BB, big butt woman. Okay, I'm just gonna come right down the street and say it, right? And that he going out to dinner. He's like, man, bro, man, I love this girl, man. She got great personality. She pretty, man. Just like I like her, bro. Hey, bro, she thick too, bro. She thick too, man. Hey, real, bro. You think really? Yeah, bro. I love her, man. And then, so is it fair for that brother and that sister to date for 2 months, and then one day that brother find out that she wearing the fake booty pants, the fake booty undergarments? Is that fair?
Well, first of all,
in the comments, y'all drop in the comments.
No. But that's what you chasing. You get what you chasing.
Donnie, you took the words right out of my mouth.
What you chasing? And
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Maybe he not chasing. Maybe he just saw a woman, she had the package.
No.
But you just
No,
said
that's what you just said. Man, she fine. She did. And
you didn't say she was smart or anything like that. You said she was fine. She was thick. That's what he chased.
Exactly.
But you know, men we eat with our eyes first.
But see, that's the problem. And that's the problem, and that's why y'all need to make sure y'all download the My Church channel, start watching the Man Cave so I can teach you some stuff.
Hold on, Pastor. First of all, I know the story of Pastor Stephanie. You saw across the room.
Yes, I did.
In the club.
Yes, I did.
In the club. And
yes, I did.
And I remember what you told me. You was like, you was like, that's the one right there. She got what I like.
But you know what? I saw her face. Her face was the face that I have been seeing in my dreams.
Okay.
Oh, romantic. So romantic.
Her face was the face I've been seeing in my dreams.
That wasn't all you said before, though.
No,
when you recanted the full story.
The fact that her total package was what I found attractive. That was all benefit. Her face, to this day, I can stare at my wife all day long.
Praise God.
Beautiful woman.
She is a beautiful woman. Yes.
My cousin still joke me. My cousin still joke me. He said he came to the house one day and I'm sitting in the floor looking at a picture of my wife. This was before we got married.
Wow.
I'm just staring at her face.
Wow.
My wife's face is still what's on my cell phone. That's what I care. It's on all my screensavers on my computers.
Right.
Because to me, like I said, men. Like I said, this thing about body, people, and when we're talking about this whole plastic surgery thing, what we don't understand is this: Father Time gonna take all that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah. The game
and like you
changes.
said, it's deceitful in itself.
Yeah.
Now, granted, like I said, there's some women, like I said, who they gonna stay at the gym. You know, they gonna work, they gonna do whatever. Like I said, all of that stuff. I mean, and fellas, we can do what we want to fight time all we want to, but eventually it's going. The Bible tells us that beauty is fading.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we've got to recognize you got to be looking for substance, and that's not actually, like I said, even the thing that actually sold me on my wife. That was my initial thing. Like I said, was her face.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the initial attraction for any man or woman. Maybe whatever that physical is, whether it's a pretty face.
That may be what catches your eye. But the problem is, like Donna said, so many men chase this because I've known guys who've gone through marriages.
Yeah.
Because what they were chasing was what they were seeing.
Yeah.
And what you just signed up for was a pretty devil. How many times have we known people who bought cars? And I mean, because this was a thing, and it's been a thing for years. I don't even know if they still do it now, but you remember guys used to buy these cars, slap a Mako paint job on them.
Oh yeah.
And up under the hood, they barely run.
Yeah.
And you would see women go to the car lot and they're like, "Oh, I want that one," and drive off the lot, and that thing break down 10 miles down the road.
Or back in the day, this used to be a thing. I don't know if they still do it as much, but back then a dude would take something like a Camry, nothing wrong with a Camry, and order a kit for it. And they order that Mercedes kit for that Camry,
exactly,
and then pull it through the parking lot of the club. You're like, what kind of Mercedes is that? Somebody like, man, that's a Camry, man. That's a Camry with a kit on it. I'm like, oh, exactly, straight like a Mercedes.
Plastic surgery.
Volkswagen with a Porsche body on it. It's like, bruh.
You talking about plastic car surgery. But my question is, and this is for y'all in the comments. Is that fair to that guy? No matter how, even if that is. his I won't call it a standard. If that's something that attracts him, is that fair?
Is it fair for her that he picked her up driving his boy's car and took it to his brother's crib and this joke ain't got no job?
Listen, I think that's changing the narrative, because let's just say he wasn't doing that. Is that fair?
No? What I'm saying is both of them playing games.
But I'm saying, but
the game is the game out here, and if you get got, you got because both of them gaming.
That's what you were chasing. That's what you thought you got.
Exactly.
And under, like Belle Biv DeVoe says, never trust a big butt and smile.
Exactly.
I told you I like that song for you. Never trust a big butt and smile.
Yep.
Okay. So
as Jason was saying, his youth pastors made it clear.
His youth pastors. Oh my God! Let me get in the comments. Let me see what y'all say. Camille said, "Why do y'all think women are going through all of these measures to look the part?" Yeah, good question.
That's what the men are chasing.
That's right.
And in the same token, that's why I just said But that's what I was just saying. That's why a dude would go out here and borrow his boy's car, take him to his brother's house. You know what I'm saying? He got 100 ones wrapped around 100. You know what I'm saying? That's why, because it's game.
He said 101 wrapped around 100. That's true. Yeah. That was the game back then.
Yeah, you got a $20 bill and 51s. Pull out this knot out your pocket, like, dude. You ain't got no money.
My beautiful bride is in the room, and she cracking her tongue. Never trust a big butt and smile.
See? All right. See,
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
You gonna get got.
Let me tell you something. I'm just gonna tell you, Nissa got me. Okay, she had the package that I like, and I was like, okay. So I wasn't calling her saying, oh, I didn't call her for a week saying, oh, her spirit was beautiful.
And
that was what I was saying. I was calling for something else.
But as you got to know her, you did say that.
Yeah,
when they get to know a woman, when they get to know her, they'll find out that butt ain't real. Those breasts ain't real. Ooh. They'll find out. Ooh. So.
Guess what? So here's the question. Here's another question. Because I'm gonna read y'all comments. I'm seeing a lot of the ladies are agreeing with Donna's point of view. Okay, so Pastor Tuck is kind of like he's deflecting. He's not fully answering the question. He's deflecting. Donna's saying yes, it's fair. Okay, Pastor Tuck kind of like.
No, I'm not deflecting. I'm telling you, it's the game. The game is the game.
So he's saying it's fair.
Ooh. Okay, Leon said every time
all I'm telling you, you better verify. Don't trust. You better verify.
Get receipts, but verify.
Leon is a stone cold fool. Look at what this joker said. Every time we go out, why you keep wearing the same pants?
Exactly. What I just said. Verify.
Trust but verify. How you verify? Look,
first of all,
Pastor,
look,
how you verify, Pastor?
First of all, look. As far as the surgery go, I mean, that's a little different. But first thing, you better start taking a little closer look at that hair. Can I? Ooh, you got some pretty hair. Can I run my finger through it? No. Don't touch the.
Never touch a black woman's hair.
Never. You about to get told off or cussed out, depending on what level of salvation.
Hey.
I know this joke ain't gonna ask me to touch my goddamn hair. You crazy? I know better than that.
Even if it's real.
Absolutely right I am. Absolutely right I am. I need to know. Is Joe's or do you just got receipts?
Okay.
It's mine because I paid for it.
And so that's the answer. I need to know that. Let me see some of your older pictures. If your hair was 2 inches.
So okay, we're gonna come back to the hair because that's a fair point. Okay, Eunice said, Leon, it goes under the pants, so you can wear anything on top of it. That is true. So this thing right here, it's like an undergarment that looks like flesh. So you can buy it. To me, it looked like flesh, but I'm like, it looked plastic to me. Okay, but you can. It's pretty. If from afar, it's pretty solid. You know,
Look, if it took her 45 minutes to go to the bathroom, then
no.
there's something wrong.
No. It got the hole. Got the section cut out. The middle cut. Oh yeah, you need.
No.
Let me see if I can find that video. Eunice, if you watch, because I know I sent it to Eunice, send that to Pastor Tuck. I want him to see what this thing look like. Yeah,
this is ridiculous.
Yeah. It calm. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm telling you, when I watched a couple of the videos, it's pretty funny. Because when you look at, you like, yo, you could get somebody real good with that. Yeah, that's pretty doggone incredible.
No, I can't even. We can't even go no further with that conversation. I'm like, man, you're wrong with that.
Kimberly told me I want to see it too. LOL. You just said it's like Spanx. That's exactly what it's like. It fits like Spanx. It's very form fitting.
Yeah, but Spanx ain't got no hole in the front.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I ain't think Spanx had no. I thought women had to take their Spanx now.
No, sir. I ain't gonna tell you what they call it, but it's a hole for it. Yeah. That's all we gonna say. Yeah, it's a hole for it.
Wow. They on some new
You
stuff
might have
now.
that flap.
Kimberly said, Don said you might have that flap.
Yeah, because who can take all that stuff? You know how hard it was to put that thing on. And then you got to take it off because you got to pee. You never get it off in time. You got to have a flap.
And you got to be lined up just right.
Just right. If you wearing Spanx, you know how to line it up right. You know it because you done messed it up a couple of times already. So now you are an expert at it. Flip that flap. There you go.
Oh, Jesus.
Stand up just right.
Lady Candace Brock Baldwin said, y'all caught me red-handed planning. I stand rebuked.
She need another one too. She doesn't get both of them.
Stop walking in front of the prophet.
Lady Candace say I stand rebuked. Oh, that's funny. So she about to order one. Carol said my Spanx is coming off no matter what. I don't trust the flow.
Ashley Bailey said,
I don't trust the flow.
Ashley Bailey said, verified by looking at an anatomy book. Women's hips aren't supposed to jut out at the belly button like a sign. She said they look like Decepticons.
Yeah. I saw this. There's this one video that was circulating, and I think one of the comedians, either Alton or Jesse, one of them posted the video, and it had this lady, and she was prancing up and down her hallway, and you could tell she thought that she was popping, and it was sad. Whoever did her plastic surgery, them hips came like here. It was like it looked like they were swollen. It was like a contusion. That's what it looked like. It looked like a contusion, not the natural flow of somebody's body. And both of them looked like that. I'm like, who did that? You need a refund, ma'am. Whoever did, that's why you cannot. Listen, let me just say this right here before we go any further. If you ain't got the money to get plastic surgery, don't get plastic surgery. Plastic surgery is not the place to discount at. You should not be getting plastic surgery from City Trends. You should not be getting plastic surgery from Family Dollar. If you can't get the highest form of medical grade plastic surgery, save your money, wait, or just forget about it, because that is not the place to skimp or cut corners. Get the best.
First of all, there's two things I got to say about that.
Oh, Lord.
First, let's make sure you have taken care of all of your other medical needs beforehand.
I'm laughing, but I should not.
Because I bet not see you with a jacked up grill and you got no plastic surgery.
Oh, that's real.
You wouldn't even spend the money at the dentist and then you go and get some plastic surgery. We got a problem.
Hold on. If you got, you shouldn't have high blood pressure in plastic surgery. Let me tell you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Focus on your health.
Yes. Take care. before you can do elective surgery, let's take care of necessary surgery.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing.
Second of all,
Andre Richardson talking about what about Rainbow?
What you say?
Andre talking about what about Rainbow?
She did not just say getting surgery from Rainbow.
Oh Jesus.
The second thing, make sure you can pay for it. You better not be getting this plastic surgery on credit.
Oh yeah.
No, I hate to see the day that they try to break. I told you remember we said break the repo man around.
Yeah.
Where my sound effect at?
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute. No, you remember I told you he walked up to you with the vacuum cleaner. Excuse me, Miss Johnson. Mark, you're 23 days late.
Dr. Chadwick said he coming to get that silicone.
I was gonna send the payment. Too late, man. Can I just call off? No, man. Can you get him?
You hear a loud popping sound.
Oh my God. Grab her, hold her down.
Get up.
He's back.
Now, okay, we cutting up, right? But here's the sad part of it. I need to stay on Donna's document, so we make sure because there's some good information here. But I want to say this: I saw multiple cases on YouTube just the past few weeks ago, even before this Black China story came out. And where a lot of people, Pastor, don't laugh at this part. This is a serious part. This is serious. This is serious. See. This is terrible. See. Hold Paul comment for a minute, because I know it's some top shelf tomfoolery foolishness.
Oh, Jesus.
But no, ladies, listen. Eunice and I know people personally who have passed because of plastic surgery.
That's right.
Okay. There's several videos out there. I didn't know how bad this was. There's a lot of people dying from plastic surgery complications for a couple of reasons. One of the main reasons is that people want to get the surgery, and then the doctor tells them, no, you need to work on your blood pressure, or your BMI or something is off.
Yep.
So then what they do is they go and find somebody else to do the surgery and then die doing the procedure. Okay. Yep. Another issue is going out of the country to these foreign countries to get cheap plastic surgery. So you cutting corners. So I'm jokingly saying City Trends and Andre to my Rainbow. But the equivalent of that is going to one of these countries where a procedure normally would cost you $10,000, $12,000, $15,000 in the state. You go get it over there for $5,500, and it's a reason why it's
$3,000 over here. $3,000. $3,000.
And you get that discount at what cost? Okay, and then the third reason of it is people are getting shoddy surgery and not thinking the whole thing out. So one video that I saw, the lady went and got the surgery, right? So I guess this doctor had like a special going, right, where he was doing the surgery. The problem came, it was the aftercare provider. So they didn't do the surgery in a hospital. They did the surgery in an office. So because you're not doing the surgery in the hospital, you don't have the post-op facility that you normally would. Well, this lady, and I'm just going to keep it real, it was just a sister with a van. What? A sister with a van. She's picking the people up from the doctor's office, take them to her house. She got a house, like a facility, like the same thing like elder care, people. And she got these rooms and people in there, and she monitoring them, make sure they take their medicine or whatever. But guess what? She not even licensed. Oh, the lady dies.
Donna,
the lady dies.
We got your new business, Uber Butts.
See, y'all. I need y'all to send them emails. Pastor Lewis Tucker. Pastor Lewis Tucker at my church channel, and my church Lynchburg.
Pastor Chuck, you beat them, and I'll plump them back up. You beat
That's
them.
Stephanie said
Uber
air button
beats
butts.
and Uber butts. You beat them, and I'll plump them back up.
Listen,
Audrey Richardson said butt dash.
you cannot cut corners on plastic surgery.
No, you can't. You can't. You can't.
So, Ashley talking about, a minivan says she's a family woman. A Sprinter van says kidnap people as a child.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Did Andrea say butt dash? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Oh my God. Butt dash. But
there are a lot of risk when you do these surgeries.
Yes,
though, for real. There are a lot of risks. I'm glad Black China did come out and she said, I'm removing everything. She even removed her nails. Everything. She said, I'm removing everything. She removed everything. And, there's other celebrities also that have reversed their plastic surgery.
What's her real name again, Donna?
Angela White.
Okay. Let's start referring to her as Angela White. I don't even like that Black China. Let's start referring to her as Angela White.
So and
Sister White.
That's right.
Sister White.
Sister White.
Yeah, Sister White.
So there are other celebrities also who have reversed their plastic surgery, and I just went down these names. Pamela Anderson. Now, back in the 80s and whatever, she was Baywatch, The
busty blonde.
There she is. She removed hers. Paris Hilton is another one. Courtney Cox from Friends. She did it. Mm-hmm. Wow. And even, Khloe Kardashian and her sister, they also removed a lot of their, they were doing fillers and stuff in their face, and they removed them. Yeah. Victoria Beckham, if you know who she is, Posh from the Spice Girls. Married to David Beckham.
Yeah.
Okay. Nicole Kidman.
Nicole, what she had done?
She probably had fillers. A lot of them are just getting fillers or
they get
breast
them
implants.
plumpers in their lips and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And
all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
Got it.
Chrissy Teigen, married to
John
Legend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She had him. She got removed. Yeah. And this was, I was shocked when I saw this person, and I was like, I never even noticed. But when I went back and looked at pictures, I was like, I see it. Simon Cowell.
Yeah.
Simon Cowell was getting fillers and stuff, and in his face, he was getting fillers. But
I didn't know it.
Doing it.
I didn't know he had it, but he had that look. There's a look. It's a lion look. It's like it's a consistent.
They plump it up their cheeks and their lips and all that like that. Yeah. I don't understand why people cannot be happy being who God made them. If
you have a deformity, or if you have something that's been bothering you all your life, you know what I'm saying? If you got like a abnormally large nose, okay, to me, I wouldn't worry about it. But I know people who have, I've seen people. I don't really know anybody personally, but I've seen people who have had like a very, very large nose, and I say, you know what? I understand why they want to do that. I get it. That's your personal decision, and I can tell. I can see how that bothered you. Right. Okay, I get it. If you have something like a cleft lip or something like that, I totally get it. You know what I'm saying? Particularly if you're a woman, because a man in most cases can at least grow a mustache. Remember famous actor Stacy Keach? He had a cleft lip, but he had a very thick mustache. He's dead.
He still got it.
He dead now.
Yeah, he still got it.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Stacey Keach ain't dead.
Stacey Keach been dead.
No, Stacey Keach still out there.
Stacey Keach is dead, Pastor Tuck.
Stacey Keach is still out there.
Stacey Keach is dead.
Oh Lord.
Jaleel,
somebody look
Google
up
search Stacey Keach. Stacey Keach is dead.
I think he's dead too.
Yeah, he's dead.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to think. One of them is playing on the blacklist right now. I think it's Stacey Keach.
No, that's William Shatner.
No, that ain't no William Shatner. I know who William Shatner is.
No, that Captain Kirk.
William Shatner was on the blacklist, right?
On the blacklist? I didn't see him on the blacklist.
He went on.
Stacey Keach is still alive.
Stacey Keach is still alive?
Yes, he's 81 years old. He playing on the blacklist right now. I told you.
Is he? Oh, my bad. I thought Stacey Keach was dead.
Stop trying to kill that man. That man 81.
He's only 81.
Did he play Mike Hammer? Was he Mike
That's
Hammer?
Right, he played Mike Hammer. That's what I know. That's what I'm like. How you gonna tell me about my man Stacey Keach? I seen Stacey Keach the other night.
I thought Stacey Keach was dead. My bad. I stand corrected.
No, he plays on the blacklist.
I'll go shout out to Stacey Keach. Glad he's still living.
He's still getting work too.
What's the dude? What was the narrator? The narrator, because Stacey Keach narrates a show, one of those shows like American Greed. What's the guy's name who used to narrate Unsolved Mysteries? That Robert Stack? That Robert Stack would narrate
That might be Robert Stack. That might be Robert Stack.
My bad. I know he dead. Because every time I see Unsolved Mysteries, them old replays, I'm like, he dead. I'm sorry.
That's what you say.
When I see the show.
Stacey still got it. Stacey still rocking his cleft lip though.
Ooh. Okay, well let me segue to that because you said he's still rocking his cleft lip. Are men secretly as vain as women are, and are men getting plastic surgery?
A whole lot of them are.
I want to know what Smokey Robinson getting. You this was talking about Smokey Robinson the other day.
Oh, you know good and well Smokey Robinson had plastic surgery.
Smokey would be like, you make me sound so right. Like, dog, Smokey, I'm like.
He can still sing.
That joke can sing it, but
he can't blink though.
I know we're going to get an email. Send your emails to Donna J.
Oh, I ain't saying nothing about Smokey. Because my daughter loves some Smokey Robinson.
Him and Billy D, neither one of them jokers.
Let me tell you why.
Face so tight.
Let me tell you why I'm even messing with Smokey. Because, I would always, like for several years, I would see Smokey on TBN only. So I was like, I said, okay, man, Smokey done totally, he like all Christian, all doing gospel. He would be singing on TBN. Man, the last time I did the Tom Joyner Cruise, Smokey Robinson was performing. I said, okay, I'm going to see Smokey. I said, because I'm thinking he probably gonna do some of his old stuff and probably got a gospel show.
Right.
Let me tell you something. This wasn't no gospel show.
What?
Smokey got loose.
Smokey came out there, and all them women came down front. Smokey came out there with some red leather jeans on, some red leather boots, and a red shirt with the button down all the way to the center, just above his belly button. And when I tell you Smokey was bending down, letting them women rub his stomach, and rub them leather pants, I said, look at Smokey! Look at Smokey! No, Smokey, I thought you was gospel now. No. Smokey said, I got to get this check.
Smokey said, stop walking in front of the prophet.
There you go.
Stop walking in front of the prophet.
Yes.
Smokey said, look here. Smokey said, look here. I love Jesus, but I got a nice house. I got to pay this. I got to pay this car though.
There you go.
Oh my God!
But most men are getting. I looked up the surgeries that men are getting because we don't want to just put this on women. Yeah. So men, the most popular cosmetic surgeries that men are getting are the rhinoplasty, which is the nose job.
Really?
You talked about having a big nose.
Yeah.
Chin and jaw augmentation.
Wow.
Because, they like to have a little cleft in their chin sometimes. So, they want to have that strong jawline. So they get that. Liposuction and tummy tucks.
Okay, I see that.
Okay, yep.
I see that. Yeah.
And male breast reduction.
Okay, so let me tell you. So when Donna told me that one, it's a couple reasons why that's relevant today, right? And again, that's why I say if you want to get the surgery, it's up to you. I mean, I'm not shaming anybody if you want to get the surgery. I'm just saying know the dangers, all right? But let me say this about men getting the breast. I guess what would that be called? What do they call it?
Gynecomastia. Gynecomastia.
So a lot of young boys who grew up taking Ritalin. And some of those other drugs, behavior controlling drugs, or one of the side effects is they give little boys breasts. And I'm not talking about just like a little you need to lose some weight. No, I'm talking about like I can't take my shirt off in gym class or on the football field breasts. And it caused a lot of little boys some major issues. So I do know people who have had to have a pretty sizable, not being funny, like an A cup of breast meat removed from their little boy body, from their teenage body, and that you can only imagine what that must be like for a young man, and you can only imagine for a kid got to go to school, particularly if you go to school with a fool like I was, and you mess around and take your shirt off like that. That's you about to get drugged.
Shut up.
You about to get.
Stop talking.
Come on, man.
Stop talking.
Could you imagine?
Talking.
You people like me and Pastor Tucker in the locker room.
Send your comments.
Stop. First of all, I was not a bully like you.
Yes, you were.
I protected the little guy. No.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
I protected the little guy. I was anti-bully.
Right. Yeah. Whatever. Y'all, nobody believes that.
No, that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. Most fights I got in growing up was because people were picking on other people.
Okay.
I did not tolerate that. That's one thing I did not tolerate.
So you was one of the Black Panthers. What's the group going around New York standing with the women while they pump the gas right now? You was one of them guys.
Yeah, I was one of them guys. Yeah.
You
gotta think about it. I was most time the biggest dude in the room, and so it's like ain't nobody pick on me. So it was like I didn't play nobody picking on folks. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I always thought that was the punk way out. You don't do that.
Well, I
pick on somebody your own size. That's always been my thought process.
I didn't even know I was a bully until I started designing a bullying program, an anti-bullying program, and because we had an anti-bullying program for a few years, and when I started designing the program, I realized that I was a verbal bully. I was a verbal bully coming up. There's different forms of bullying. There's of course physical bullying. There's social bullying. People who bully people online. There's social and there's social media bullying. Social bullying is you tell people not to hang out with this person. Social media bullying is you bully people on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of that. And then there's a verbal bully. I was a verbal bully. I would talk about people to the point that they were either mad, get angry, upset, or would fight. And several people, I got into a fight with a lot of people for just talking trash about somebody. Somebody come at you, it's like, you know what, God dog, I'm tired of you. And they come on. That's primarily how I learned how to fight, because I would talk trash, and people, you had to defend yourself. You're gonna talk trash, somebody gonna come at your neck. That's just. But anyway, see, we left the exit. We exited off.
We coming back.
So back to what I was talking about.
Let's talk about the plastic surgery thing.
Yeah.
As far as that goes, this is my take on it. If you have an actual, like you said, deformity, like you said, cleft lip, like you said, scarring,
or the young man with the breast, the breast caused by the medication,
right?
Normality, Like you said, you got a sixth finger on a hand, You know what I'm saying? Something that's an abnormality,
right?
Like you said, even something like you said, breast on a young man, something that's not supposed to be
correct.
Perfect reason to have plastic surgery.
Correct. Right.
My issue would come, and I say my issue, and I say personally, like I say, people do what you want to do. But my issue personally is people who are just gotten to this place of being unsatisfied with yourself because you're comparing yourself to other people.
Right.
And I think this is where the majority of people land, because this social media climate that we're in, this comparative nature that we have, because most people have never learned to be content and happy with themselves.
Right.
And that's where the true issue is, because the Bible says we're fearfully and wonderfully made.
Right.
Amen.
Right.
And if you believe that, then what's the problem? You know, people are like, well, yeah, I need to get me a tummy tuck. Why? Yeah. And people are like, oh, because, you know, I'm so pudgy. Well, first of all, how did you get that way?
Yeah.
A lot of us got that way because we like to eat.
Yeah.
So now you want a shortcut when you got gym equipment downstairs, you got a gym membership. So we don't want to discipline. We don't want to do the things necessary. So either one or two things: either be happy with who you are,
right,
or actually do something about it.
Right.
But this whole society thing, I want a quick fix to something. So now you're putting your life in jeopardy.
Right.
For vanity.
Right.
And see,
that's a problem.
I know a lot.
That's a problem.
You know, and even in the medical industry, they got folks out here telling every time somebody come in the doctor's office and you overweight in their book that they call obese. And I'm like, half the doctors talking to you. And I'm like, did you look in the mirror before you came in here this morning?
Right.
But you want to tell somebody that, oh, you need to get a gastric bypass. Dude, how many people do you know that's been successful with that?
Yeah.
Because most of the folk that you know that got them, put their life in risk, and then they done gained all this weight back. So I'm like, why am I going to take some life-risking surgery and then not change a lifestyle?
Yeah, because
if
your stomach can stretch back out
beforehand.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. And it's one thing, and trust me, I know people that are literally, their life is in jeopardy because of their blood pressure, their diabetes, whatever. And so this surgery might literally save your life. If you in that situation, by all means, take it.
Yeah.
But don't be taking it because, I'm tired of being big and I'm this and that. No. Change your life.
And to that point, I remember some years ago, I was being judgmental because I forgot who it was. He was either an actress or somebody who we knew personally, Eunice and I knew personally, that they were having a breast reduction operation. And I'm being silly. I'm like, man, shoot, don't get rid of that. I mean, shoot, your husband or I think your boyfriend or the person wasn't married yet. I was like, you don't want to get rid of that because shoot, hey, he might enjoy that. I was being silly, and then Eunice and somebody else who was the third person to help me out. They say, yeah, but you don't know how that back problems that gives women. I said, I never thought about that. The back and shoulder issues of when you have significantly larger breasts. And I never even considered that as a thought. So I see how someone would want to make that choice when there are circumstances and daily, uncomfortable lifestyle pains, issues that can be caused by something.
Yeah. So and that's the thing, because you got some people who may have, like you said, bariatric surgery because they're having knee problems or hip problems or something like that. And these are legitimate health reasons. But you got people out here that are having surgery because of social media issues. Because you want to look like a Kardashian, because because it's fashionable. And you putting your life at risk because of that. And then you're going to do it on the cheap.
Right.
Like you said, they're supposed to be injecting flat, fat in here, and they doing old fry grease from Wendy's.
It was a doctor who was doing that. It was a doctor in LA that was, because they was having these Botox, these Botox parties. So the doctors come in and shoot you up, but this joker was using like some cement, like some type of cement, like a concoction that he had created, cutting corners, being
some
cheap.
kind of epoxy. Yeah.
And people having all kind of problems. One lady was like blind in one eye. One lady, her face was like up and like looked like she had a bad stroke, but that wasn't the case. And I know somebody else who had some surgery. Again, I have to be careful what I'm saying. Who had some surgery and had a bad issue with it. I mean, the bottom line of it is, and I'm gonna take Camille's comment. She said women go through a lot. But this is when we need to take a page from men. Men accept themselves way more than women. And I know, Donna, that goes to the question you said: are men getting plastic surgery like women? Right. No. No. First of all, for most men, it ain't a requirement. Most dudes, whatever your issue is, whether you feel like you too short, you too thick, you too skinny, or you got a part of your body that you don't like, you deal with it, you get over it. And it's like, hey, it is what it is. And most women will give you a pass because they like you, not most, but some. The woman who's for you, she's like, you know what? Well, he got this. I don't like that, but it's okay. They'll move on. A lot of time, I think women, I think y'all put the pressure on yourself. Y'all, because I'm telling you, the average man ain't worried about that. I'm telling you, a lot of that stuff y'all getting ain't worried about that.
A real man want a real woman.
Yeah, with all your stretch marks, with all the ripples and all of that. Yeah, with the gut, the little flip, whatever. The average dude is cool with that. That's stuff that in most cases, not all.
A real man
he ain't
tripping on that.
He ain't tripping. The average time y'all doing that for yourself or for other women. And I know now, so I know the comments gonna come. It is that a lot of women today a lot of men today are dating women off social media. Don, I remember you said that earlier.
That's right.
Go ahead. I want go ahead with your thought, Donna.
Well, I was saying. Men are saying, yeah, we want the natural woman, and all that. However, on social media, it's the Instagram models or whatever that are getting a lot of the attention, and men are like woo 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 woo, souping them up in this image. And when women are looking at, other women are looking at this, they're saying, oh, he likes that, or they like that, and then they go and try to get the procedures done to look like that. And especially with like your like look at Black China, influencer, because go back to her because she's so she's doing this now. But a lot of the attention of men, males, we'll put males, go to the Instagram models, and like I said, and when women see that they think that men like that, and men are commenting that, oh, this is beautiful, this is oh you're hot, you're fire, whatever. Women will say, you know what? I need to look like that, or I need to have that tiny waist, or I need to wear my waist trainer 24/7, to get that look that this Instagram model has, because they want to feel accepted also by men,
I think they want to feel accepted by culture.
Culture, yeah, okay.
Can I help you with that, Dom?
Sure.
This is the thing with that, and I'll back me up on this. A Bugatti, for example. We know that's I don't know how what it was, a $1.2 million car. $1.2 million car.
Yeah.
I love them.
Me too, Pastor Tuck.
But I would hate trying to ride in one every day.
Oh, you would?
Absolutely. Do you know how uncomfortable that would be for me?
They got some bigger ones too, though. I just want to let you know when you get that money.
I'm sure they ain't got that one big enough for me to get in. I mean, the thing is 2 inches off the ground.
I love it.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
It's
nice to look at.
Right.
It might be fun to drive one day.
Yeah.
But to actually have, it would be pointless for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's the same thing with these guys looking at this on it. Yeah, that's nice to look at. Yeah, ooh, yeah. But dude, that ain't what I want to come home to.
Yeah.
And that's what most people that's what most people don't even realize. Even guys a lot of times don't even realize, because once again, you don't even realize what come with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the bottom line of it is if you're the perfection that you should be seeking is to get as close to Christ's perfection as you can. And you can chase all that physical, all the form of this and this look and that look. Again, I say this all the time. Women, if you don't believe me, Pastor Tuck or Jason, poll 10 men that you know. Poll 10 men that you know and ask them how important to you that a woman has big this, big that, flat this, or no this or no that. So whatever that is for you that you think is important, whether that is big butt, big breasts, or no stretch marks, or a flat stomach, or the average man. Am I back on? Can y'all hear me?
You mute.
Oh, I can hear.
The average man, am I muted? The average man is not worried about that. I can hear myself. Let me see.
I can hear
you. Done lost your sound.
Oh yeah, I did. I did mute myself.
You back?
Okay.
No, you're right.
Thank you, sir. The average man is not worried about that.
No.
He's not considering that. He's not thinking about that. A lot of times, ladies, that's y'all. I'm telling you, and that's y'all being influenced by culture, by social media. Yeah, we're not worried about that. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna do that survey.
Do the survey.
I'll be back on Thursday. I'm gonna ask more than 10 guys, and I'm gonna get this survey going and see what
we need to start doing down a woman on the street segment.
MOS
and bring her back.
Woo-hoo. Woman on the street. Yep. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Yeah.
And but this is it. And we talking real guys, because like I said, we know there's a bunch of boys out here masquerading as men.
Yeah.
That's why I said males.
Yeah.
Yes. But we talking real men.
Yeah.
We talking
real men.
All right.
A real man, and a lot of them may not even understand it because they looking for something and they don't know what they're looking for till they find it.
Right.
But a real man, the most important thing for him is peace.
Come on now. Way more important than any other
That's
food.
number one on. That's number one at the top of the list above everything else.
Number one.
And they don't even know that's what they're looking for.
Do me a favor.
They're looking for.
To be clear, say that one more time. I want to make sure nobody misses that.
The number one thing on a man's list. Number one. It's not sex.
No.
It's not looks.
No.
It's not can you cook.
No.
It's not can you clean.
No.
It's called peace.
Peace.
Okay.
Peace. Peace. Peace sign. Peace.
Thank you.
Y'all need me to explain that to you?
Peace. Tell them what
As
it is,
a
sir.
man.
Preach on it,
As
sir.
a man.
Yes.
Especially a black man, but as a man, period.
God, dog.
We fight all the time. From the time we are born. If you put two boys together, they're gonna wrestle. They're gonna fight. We grow up fighting. We put them in sports. They compete.
Yep.
We have a competition based nature.
You fight your iniquities,
battling.
your flesh, your issues.
It's in us to
in
battle, do battle. You go out into the workforce, you're battling, you're clawing, you're scratching, trying to climb a ladder.
Yes.
You have pressure on you everywhere.
Come on.
And what do they say? A man's house is his castle.
And it should be peaceful in the castle.
So if there's one place you need to be able to come home and take your armor off.
Yes.
And not have to be worried about the darts coming.
Yes.
It's inside. If it's one place you need to be able to come home and be vulnerable and dress your wounds from fighting all day.
Yes.
It's at home.
Yes.
And so you cannot come home and have to do battle inside your house.
Yes.
And so more than anything, it ain't, like I said, it ain't sex. It ain't did you cook.
Nope.
It ain't did you clean. It's can I come here and be at
peace. Peace. Let me piggyback on what Pastor Tucker's talking about. I cannot tell you how many women at different ages I've heard say this to me. I don't understand, Ak. I just don't get it. I think I look real nice. I think I'm a beautiful woman. I think I got the total package. I think I'm pretty, and I know how to dress. I know how to carry myself, and I try to stay in shape. I got a good job. My house, I'm almost paid off my house, and I know how to cook. And I just don't understand why. And I'm like, sometimes, sis, it ain't got nothing to do with all of that. Not in all cases. I don't want to put nobody in condemnation or subscribe the behaviors to someone else that's not you. Of the behaviors of someone else to you. I'm saying some cases you may be a person who is not peaceful to be around, and once a guy is around you long enough, he realized, oh heaven no, you think I'm be living with you every day? And here's the thing, ladies, men don't know how to say that. The average man don't know how to tell you. The average man don't know how to tell you, hey, look, you beautiful, I love you, but you crazy. Oh, you beautiful, I love you, but you keep up confusions. You beautiful and I love you, but you complain all the time. You beautiful and I love you, but you always nagging, you always digging. And the dudes don't want to be around that.
Not gonna deal with it. And you don't understand why he work all day and then he want to go to the gym, he want to go to the bar, he want to go somewhere else. He never wants to be at home. There's a reason for that, because the Bible says in 3 different scriptures that he would rather live on a corner of the roof than at home with a cantankerous wife.
Do you hear what he said? The corner of the roof. That means the furthest
corner of a roof
from you.
He said, I don't even need the whole roof. All I need is a corner. He said, just give me a little spot up here. I would rather live in this little spot right here than inside the entire house with somebody bickering with me, somebody complaining at me. And so that's why I say it ain't about how you look. It ain't how you dress. It ain't whether or not she cooked. It ain't none of that stuff. All that stuff is stuff you picking up from somebody else.
You picking up stuff. You picking up habits, thoughts, and ideas from other people. And then you got your breasts done, and you got a tummy tuck, and you got your BBL or your butt shots, all that stuff. And you looking at the dude that broke up with you, or you broke up with him, and you like, I don't understand how he married her. She ain't half as cute as I am. She probably not. But it ain't got nothing to do with it.
It's the peace.
She ain't getting him no headache.
It's you. It's you. It's you. It's you. You's an unpeaceful person. Yeah. This wasn't even topic for the day. How do you get on this?
Yeah. But that was good, though. That was good.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good.
I'm just saying.
Because we need to hear that.
The point is this right here. The point is this right. Is that all that physical stuff, it's fine if you got it.
Yeah.
If you got it, it's fine.
That's bonus.
There you go. It's bonus. If you got it. Whatever you got. Whatever you got. But here's the thing, don't worry about what you don't have.
Watch this.
Don't worry about that.
Uh-oh, here we go.
If I buy you a diamond ring, I can bring it to you wrapped up in a napkin, and you just as happy.
Yeah,
if I put it in a nice blue Tiffany box and wrap it in that nice foil paper, you don't care how it's wrapped. It's a diamond ring.
Right.
I'd say that. Yep.
And that's the same thing.
Yeah.
If I've got a wonderful person that's peaceful, it ain't got to be every little inch curve ain't got to be perfect.
Yeah.
It's who that is.
Yeah.
Because that's who I'm with.
Yeah.
You're not gonna throw away a Rolls Royce because it got a couple dents in it.
Not at all. Not at all.
Wow.
You wouldn't care about it.
Nope. But that raggedy smoking Pinto, I don't care how shiny it is, you trade it.
Get rid of that Pinto. Get rid of it.
Oh my God.
We are over time, y'all.
Oh.
We are over time.
Wow.
Yeah, we way over time. But it's some other facts on here I want to get into, and I'm gonna come at your comments. So here's a question for you. Don had a good question. The question of it is, if you decide to get plastic surgery, why are you getting plastic surgery? I think that's a good question. If it's not because you had this thing, again, ladies, gentlemen, if you always had this one thing that truly bothers you, and now you got the money to get it done the right way, rock out and enjoy yourself. Go ahead and get it. Just be careful. Choose wisely. Do your research. Make sure your other health is right.
Right.
And make sure you're not putting yourself in some unnecessarily financial pressure or borrowing money. I know I saw this one video where this lady, she made her daughter put her plastic surgery on her daughter's credit card.
Yeah. I've seen that before.
That's foolishness.
Seen that before. That's ignorance.
Foolishness. So if
messing up your kids' credit to do something stupid
put
that you shouldn't
$5,000
need
on
done.
your credit card. Right. So if you want to do that and you always had a big nose, you never liked it, go ahead and do that. I will say this to you: there's somebody out there who love that big nose. There's somebody out there who that's the nose on the that nose is a nose on a woman that was always in his mind.
There's a lid for every pot.
Yeah, come on now.
Wow.
Come on. Come on. So say
Flavor Flav got kids.
Ooh. Well. That's all I can say. Well.
Send your emails. Send your emails. Send your emails to Pastor Tuck at mychurch.com, and I want you to copy Chuck D at publicenemy.com. Flavor Flav got a whole bunch of kids.
He does.
Got a whole bunch of kids.
I don't know if Biz Markie got any, but I imagine he might.
Biz Markie dead, Pastor Tuck.
Hey,
Biz Markie dead.
I'm just saying.
I know Biz Markie did.
He might have had some.
I was going to say, here we go.
I think he might have had some kids, though.
I know Biz Markie did. I know he did.
You have any kids?
But that's a good question. What's your reason, right? Is your reason because if you, listen, you too old to be getting plastic surgery because somebody on social media doing it. I don't care who you are, whether you male or female, old or young. You too old. If you got the money, if you got the wherewithal, if you have you found the right doctor. If you're doing it because you're trying to compete with people on social media, that's the wrong reason.
That's the wrong reason.
Even if you got the money, that's the wrong reason. I saw a story the other day. 44-year-old grandmother. She has 12 grandchildren. Dead. That was the one. With the folks, with the lady with the van, with the
Uber butts.
Uber butts, the butt dash. Yeah. That lady had 12 grandchildren. She was 44 years old. I think she had like 6 or 7 kids. 44 years old, and now she's dead. When they showed the picture, look for the video on YouTube. When they showed the picture of the woman, you look at you like, what the heck you need plastic surgery for? Young woman, 44, beautiful, dead.
Cosmetic.
Cause somebody say cause she a grandma, so now she trying not to be a grandma, not trying to be who you are.
You know,
and
again,
you want to stay in the club.
Again, you know, man, we got to really think this thing through. Again, 44 years old, she was told that she should not have the surgery because of her numbers, because her blood pressure was high. So the doctor in her city would not do it. She found somebody in Miami who was willing to do it. Brought a ticket, brought a flight, got a discount. And because it happened at this lady's house, as opposed to being in a hospital, this woman is now gone. Wow. They probably could have saved her life had she not been in this woman's house, and she'd have been in a post-op facility in a hospital. Who knows how to deal with that? Yeah. And the signal was there. If it's like, no, you shouldn't do it, we got to listen to the Holy Spirit. Because a lot of time, it's a lot of stuff the Holy Spirit tells us to do, and we simply don't listen to it.
Amen.
Or you have family and friends tell you what to do, and you don't listen to it. You don't want to hear what they got to say.
And let's be clear, because I know some people are like, well, what if they won't say? The Holy Spirit taught to unsaved folk all the time.
Sure do. You talk to me all the time. Sure did. Thank you for saying that.
All of us who are saved had that moment when we was unsaved. Said something told me it won't something. It was somebody. The Holy Spirit was trying to tell you stuff. You just won't listen.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Let me say this to we almost out of time. We talked about the men a little bit. Let me say this to the men out here getting your Johnson extended. Let me explain something to you.
Why you got to say Johnson?
Bruh, stop.
No, they're doing it.
Bruh, stop.
These dudes is doing it.
I know. I'm like, but this crazy thing. Watch this.
Keep what you got. Work what you got. Work what you got.
Hold on. But this is how crazy it is. The same dude, if you told him to get a vasectomy,
man, that's gonna hurt.
Man, no. She need to go and get her tube tied, man. Ain't nobody cutting me down there. Then you talking about somebody extending. What is wrong with y'all?
That's, first of all, here's my thing. Ain't there certain things? You can't mess with certain things.
Bro, it's certain places. I'm a dude. I done had carpal tunnel surgery.
But you're not.
I done had my wisdom teeth removed.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, ain't no knives coming near me, man, unless we fight.
Yeah.
Unless they absolutely necessary. Do you understand?
I always question surgery. When my wife has had to have surgery, I always want to know why are we doing this? Is there another way? Somebody we had a surgeon try to talk us into to getting Elijah some surgery over something he did. He fell and hit his head, and it was like his head was sunken, and he had a whole like indention in his head. And the doctor was like, oh my God, you got to get him surgery. You got to give him that. Oh me, and this was like, we prayed about it, and Paul, we say, no, we're not getting that. Within a few months, his head was healed.
Amen.
But again, people want to have surgery because for financial reasons. I get it. I want more shows. Guess what? Yeah, but just like you want more surgery. Yeah, no. Yeah. And it's the same thing. Dude, be careful. You'll mess around trying to get more, and you're gonna lose what you got.
Yeah. Told you.
Oh, what you got ain't working right.
Fearfully and wonderfully made.
Wonderfully made.
Would that count as reconstructive surgery?
I don't know if it's reconstructive or increase or
could be called constructive.
He got an extension.
He didn't like what he got, so he said, "Let me reconstruct this."
You better. My wife is putting in the comments. Watch it out. Okay, I'm getting out of that. I just had to put it out there because we're talking about women. I be talking about women, and I want to be clear because these dudes is doing. I see you, Jaleel.
Dudes are doing it too.
Just tell me to watch it. Jaleel, give me a clock. Okay, we gotta get up out of it. But I just want to put that out there, dudes. Be careful, gentlemen. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Gene Stewart said medicine is business.
Right. It really is. Thank you again. Shout out to Sister Jean again. Spades, my Spades sister now. Gene, did you?
No.
No, Pastor. You're not gonna take my spades. I am learning the game. You know what? I'm gonna play you in a few months.
You do not.
I'm gonna play you in a few months.
She might be your spades auntie, but you do not have no sisters and brothers right now. She might be your spades babysitter, but you do not. You do not have any sisters and brothers right now. You have not. You have not gotten to that level. You have not gotten to that level to be having those sisters and brothers. No.
Do y'all see the tapestry of foolishness and hate and shade that's coming my way?
No.
You know what? No. You know what? I'm gonna tell you. My homeboy Sean, rest in peace. When I could not play pool, Sean taught me how to play pool. Sean used to beat me. We used to go play pool 3-4 nights a week. Let me tell you something. Within a little while, your boy was spanking Sean behind, running the table on Sean. Guess what, Pastor Tuck? Guess what? I'm gonna run a Boston on you, sir. I'm gonna run a Boston. Me and Mother Roof gonna run a Boston on you, Pastor Tuck. Mark my words. What's the date right here? March. What's the day? March the 3rd. March the 4th. April the 4th. April the 4th, 2023. At 11:48 in the morning. I'm saying this.
And then, I'm gonna run a Boston on you, Pastor Tuck. 2043 before you run a Boston on me, brother.
y'all, everybody see this? Everybody
it'll be 2043 before you run a Boston on me, player.
Kimberly Morgan said for you to download the spades game and learn.
I do need to. Shout out to Kimberly. Shout out to Kimberly for teaching me and helping me. Kimberly was literally, I was like a little kid on with some training wheels on. She was like, okay, play that right there. Play that right there. A couple times, like, which one? She took the card out, put it down. and Jean, let me tell you something again. Jean, like nice, sweet, quiet lady. But you put them spades cards in her hand. Whole posture change. Whole posture change.
That's right.
Playing cards.
Can't show no fear.
Oh no. And,
no fear.
And then Joanne. This how Joanne was putting her cards down. Every time Joanne would put her card down, this is what she would do to me. Now y'all me. She put her card down. She said. So she looking at me like hey.
Was she your partner?
No, she was not my partner. She was her and Jean were on team. Me and Mother Roof was on. Mother Roof ran the table. Mother Roof knew what she doing. I ain't gonna lie. Mother Roof. Again, y'all go to the.
You can tell that by how she shuffle the cards.
Yeah, she done been. She know her way around a space table. Jean was shuffling them cards too. Jean was doing some shuffling too. Mother Roof, like she been playing spades since she came out the womb. Like she 2 years old playing spades.
Well, I can tell you when you
play spades, bid whist, anything you talk about dealing, she can play. She been playing cards. She used to go to card parties back in the day.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you something.
She used to host card parties at her house.
Them. Yes.
I put them cards down before you make a mess in the studio. I done told you.
You can tell they can. When they deal, go left to right and then go back right to left. You can't even rifle the deck
right. Put that down. Put that down.
Y'all hear that?
It's not even making the right sound.
It ain't. You know it ain't making the right sound. But you know they can deal when they go left to right, then they go back right to left and left to right again. You know that, and they got the right amount, and everybody get the right amount of cards. Yeah, that's a dealer right there.
Yeah. Well, y'all, we got to probably have to continue this conversation. We didn't get through a quarter of Donna's information.
Well, that's all right.
It's really good. It's really good information.
But I do want to say this.
Yeah.
I do want to say this. If you are considering plastic surgery, cosmetic surgery, not reconstructive. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you're considering plastic surgery, find out what your motives are for getting the surgery.
Yeah.
What do you want to change, and why do you want to change it? And really have realistic expectations for the outcome, because we fall short on that.
Yeah.
How will your life be affected? Because you got to go back into your life, and how will it be affected once you have this surgery? Is it a good time in your life to have it? And did you talk about this with your board certified surgeon?
There we go. Okay,
so
good stuff, Donna. Let me say last point that it could be really overtime, like really overtime. We got another room coming up on Clubhouse. But let me say this to y'all: when you decide to get plastic surgery, just make sure that your plastic surgery makes sense too. You can't go and get no brand new big old butt, and you got these little legs. You look out of whack. You look silly. I'm just gonna say it like that. It's like you ever seen somebody moving a big old piece of furniture on a little small truck? It's like y'all should have rented a doggone truck for all of that. That don't make no doggone sense. Thank you, Jaleel.
Make sure you do a matching set. Don't be walking around here looking like a capital P or a lowercase b.
Matching set.
Yeah,
all right.
that's right. In other words, when you're full in the front, you got to have some shoulders to go along with it. That would come along with them. You got to have some shoulders.
Do a top and the bottom. Do the top and the bottom. If you're gonna do both, do both. Make sure, like I said, do not be walking around looking like a capital P or a lowercase b.
But if that's what you naturally like, it's okay. If that's your natural body structure,
if that's your natural. But I'm just saying, when you out here
right.
augmenting one part or the other, you starting to look out of whack.
Mm-hmm.
No, but really though, if you're talking about plastic surgery, think about it like it's heart surgery.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pray about it because it's serious. It ain't nothing to play with. Surgery is not nothing to play with.
Right.
You can die from dental surgery.
Come on,
right.
Ain't no surgery nothing to play with. So pray about it. Talk to the Lord before you go and talk to a doctor.
All right, y'all. It's time for our Kingdom Business shout out.
Cricket letter. Cricket letter.
Today's Kingdom Business shout out goes to Jamal Bates at the Jamal Bates.
Uh-oh.
He is a pastor.
Right.
He is a syndicated radio host. He is a social media personality influencer. He's a hope dealer, national radio host, heard in South Carolina, Indiana, and Georgia. Podcaster, the host of the Jamal Bates podcast, author, Claim Your Day, 14-day devotional. He's a TV personality. Yep, got commercials and everything. SAGMA member, former law enforcement. That's right, he was a cop. I forgot about that. 4 times National Association of Broadcaster nominee. National Association of Broadcasters winner. Come on, y'all. Y'all make some noise. Stellar Award radio winner, Jamal Bates, our Kingdom Business shout out of the day. All right. All right. And y'all,
Cricket letter.
Yeah. I love that part right there. I gotta tell Canton that you love that part right there. Listen, we gotta get up out of here, but I think Jamal, tell her next time we gotta have you on the show. Jamal can share his plastic surgery story. I'm joking. See, I'm cut up. I'm playing Jamal.
You're wrong for that, Jamal. You're wrong for that.
All right, y'all. Listen. Make sure y'all get. No, I can't invite you to speak. I got to get up out of it. Jamal told me he want to come up and talk. No, he trying to get me now. I got time.
Tell him, Jamal, you need to be able to defend yourself when he come at you like that.
We got a hard out. Listen, y'all, make sure you go ahead and download the My Church app on your smart TV device and your phone. Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV. The brand new My Church channel is available right now. It goes live, and the full rollout starts coming up this Sunday, y'all. So you can watch it. You can watch us now. Right now, we're streaming live right now on the My Church channel. But the full big package rollout starts coming up this Sunday on Easter Sunday. It's raising up just like the Lord did. So y'all make sure y'all support that. Go ahead and download it right now. Listen, y'all, looking for promotional products and apparel? Look no further than P&B Promotionals. Place your brand and logo on just about anything with P&B Promotionals. Over 800,000 products. Hats, mugs, backpacks, bottles, cups, drinking glasses, lip balm, chewing gum, candy, and of course, t-shirts. P&B Promotionals is a nationally certified advertising institution. Log on to pbpromotionals.com and start your order now. pbpromotionals.com. Imprinting the best for less. P&B Promotionals, proud sponsor of the Akintunde Show and our WF Media Studios. And if you would like to get some advertising information about the Akintunde Show, listen, you can log on to WFMediaINC.com. WFMediaGroupINC.com, WFMediaGroupINC.com, or you can always call us at 1-800-280-0094. Somebody called yesterday, 1-800-280-0094, wanting to get some information about the Akintunde Show and about some advertisements. So we thank y'all for all your support. If you want to support us and just donate and help us out as we go along this journey, listen, like my man Stefan said the other day, follow me on Cash App. I am producer Akintunde.
I know that's right.
I thought that was like the best.
Yeah.
That was
Follow
the best.
me on Cash App. Yeah, that's gonna be my new joint. Follow me on Cash
Follow me
App.
on
I
Cash
like
App.
that.
Come back to the 3-shot. Come back to the 3-shot, y'all. But follow me on Cash App. That was so funny, y'all. Trishan is training today. Jaleel is training Trishan today, so that's why I'm cutting them up in terms of that. In terms of the directing. So
Five. You got that?
Hey,
got that? Ike Turner energy going on.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. Who's the worst?
Eat the cake, anime.
The worst is Roland Martin. And you watch Roland Martin chant, hey, Roland Martin be like, hey, y'all, got dog. Hey, man, I said go to my iPad. Hey, man, check the audio. Like, Roland Martin, it is hilarious. If y'all watch Roland Martin show, he be tearing his producers up. He be like, hey, come back, man, come back to the shot. Come back. Got dog, y'all, we talked about this. So shout out to Roland Martin. I ain't bad at Roland. Listen, y'all, we got to get up out of here. We way over time. We got another room coming up in just 2 minutes right here on Clubhouse. Listen, we'll be right back here Thursday, right here, 10 o'clock a.m. on Clubhouse, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, my church, all over the place. We'll be right back here. Make sure y'all in the house. Not Instagram, Twitter. My bad. Not Instagram, Twitter. Hey, family, we love y'all. We thank y'all. Pray about that plastic surgery before you get it, because you can mess around and lose your life. All right? And pray about it also, all you men out there who thinking about doing any type of penile, anything add on or remove, because you can mess around and lose your wife. All right, family, we got to get up out of here. This is the Akintunde Show. Until Tuesday, we're going to see y'all when we see y'all, family. Peace.
Happy Resurrection Day.
Stop walking in front of the prophet.